Sagawa murdered Hatteveldt, then mutilated, cannibalized, and performed necrophilia on her corpse over several days. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yvette Smiley and this is Storytime with Yvette Smiley Murder and Mystery. So today we are crossing over to Japan and we are going to meet Issei Sagawa. Issei Sagawa was born on 26 April 1949 in Kobe to wealthy parents. Sagawa's father, Akira Sagawa, was a businessman who had served as president of Kurita Water Industries, and his grandfather had been an editor for the Asahi Shimbun. Sagawa was born prematurely and reportedly small enough that he could fit in the palm of his father's hand, and immediately developed enteritis, a disease of the small intestine. Sagawa eventually recovered after several injections of potassium and calcium in saline. Sagawa's fragile health and introverted personality led to him developing a strong interest in literature. Sagawa attended schools in Kamakura, where he first experienced cannibalistic desires while in the first grade, after seeing a male's thigh. In 2011 interview with Vice, Sagawa reported that as a youth he partook in bestiality with his dog and experienced cannibalistic desires for women. Sagawa attended Wako University and completed a master's degree in English literature at Kwansei Gakuin University. At the age of 24, while attending Wako University in Tokyo, Sagawa followed a tall German woman home, then broke into her apartment while she was sleeping. Sagawa's intention was to cannibalize her by slicing off part of her buttocks and sneaking away with a small part of her flesh, but she awoke and Sagawa claims pushed him to the ground. Sagawa was captured by police and charged with attempted rape, and did not confess his true intentions to authorities. Sagawa's charges of attempted rape was dropped when his father paid a settlement to the victim. In 1977, at the age of 27, Sagawa moved to France to pursue a PhD in literature at the Sorbonne in Paris. Sagawa said that while residing in Paris, almost every night I would bring a prostitute home and then try to shoot them. But for some reason, my fingers froze and I couldn't pull the trigger. On 11th June 1981, Sagawa, then 32 years old, invited his Sorbonne classmate Renée Hatteveldt, a Dutch woman, to dinner to his apartment under the pretext of translating poetry for her school assignments. Sagawa planned to kill and eat her, having selected her for her health and beauty, characteristics he felt he lacked. Sagawa considered himself weak, ugly, and small, and claims he wanted to absorb her energy. She was 25 years old. After Hatteveldt arrived, she began reading poetry at her desk with her back to Sagawa. Then he shot her in the neck with a rifle. Sagawa said he fainted after the shock of shooting her, but awoke with the realization that he had to carry out his plan. Sagawa had sex with her corpse, but he could not bite into her skin because his teeth were not sharp enough. So he left the apartment and purchased a butcher knife. Sagawa consumed various parts of Hatteveldt's body, eating most of her breasts and face, either raw or cooked, while saving other parts in his refrigerator. Sagawa also took photographs of Hatteveldt's body at each eating stage. Sagawa then attempted to dump the remains of Hatteveldt's corpse in a lake in the Bois de Boulogne, carrying her dismembered body parts in 2 suitcases, but was caught in the act and arrested by French police 4 days later. Sagawa's wealthy father provided a lawyer for his defense, and after being held for 2 years awaiting trial, Sagawa was found legally insane and unfit to stand trial by a French judge, who ordered him held indefinitely in a mental institution. He was deported back to Japan, where he was immediately committed to hospital in Tokyo. His examining psychologists all declared him sane and found sexual perversion was his sole motivation for murder. As the charges against Sagawa in France had been dropped, the French court documents were sealed and were not released to Japanese authorities. Consequently, Sagawa could not legally be detained in Japan. Sagawa checked himself out of the hospital on 12 August 1986 and has subsequently remained free since that day. Sagawa's continued freedom has widely been criticized. And that is the disastrous story of Issei Sagawa, who murdered, cannibalized, and performed necrophilia on poor Renee Hartevelt. Anyways, guys, that was all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.